hell did you think you were doing? We need her alive!
I saw an opportunity for striking back at Regis. A kind of poetic justice.
At Regis? You've never even met the man.
Yes, but I...
You haven't offloaded Baxter yet, have you? Look, there might just be a use for your newfound vendetta. The tap on his partner was successful. She found where Regis is hiding. He's an unfactored element. Now, he needs to be removed from the equation.
Don't worry. I'll kill him myself if it comes to it.
There's only so much of the city's resources that can be diverted to this. Find him, finish him, then return for offloading. Remember, I'm your controller, not Baxter.
Don't be so sure.
So I got out. I managed to find somewhere to lie low. But I know what Central's capable of. You can only hide from it for so long. Lau had better find that message before an aerostat comes this way. What the hell? Someone managed to get this through the window. They must have one hell of a pitching arm. What the hell is this? The bottle is some kind of thermal container, about half full of thick liquid. The words, "Drink me," are stenciled on the side. I can't call Lau. Cell would immediately know where I'm hiding. I'm not prepared to turn myself into Central yet. They'd never believe me. I guess some things you just have to store physically. Looks like this guy had a place to keep his vices at work. An ornate cigarette lighter, the kind I can picture wealthy managerial types having. Can't think of the last time I saw a smoker in this city. Someone managed to get this through the window. I wonder if it even still works. I can't reach it from down here. One of the city's custodial drones. Someone must have hacked it and directed it up here. Lousy kids can't even do their own graffiti anymore without a bot's help. Must have been a decorator. A pressurized fluid cartridge that I disconnected from the maintenance drone. Based on the markings and the color, it looks like it's full of red paint. It isn't compatible with pressurized canisters. It isn't compatible with... Burning it's not going to help. An old office terminal. I'm kinda surprised nobody's stolen it yet.
Olá, Dr. Regis. Fala Detetive João. Quando for possível, venha ao trance para podermos conversar sobre a possibilidade de você vir a Portugal. Para nos ajudar a desvendar os crimes que estão a assolar o nosso país. O serial killer está imparável e precisamos mesmo da sua ajuda. Obrigado.
Looks like I can control the factory's power from my traveler now. It's the fire safety system. Probably hasn't been used in years. There's a canister of water-soluble fire suppressant loaded into the system. There's a canister of... Huh. It fits. No. Whatever's in there, there's apparently 4 gross of them, whatever that means. The wood's old, but I still can't get it open by hand. Down the hatch. Wonder what that did. Ah! Hey, what was that? Burning it's not going to help. They're just the sprinklers. The fire sensor must be somewhere else. Lockers. Whatever they did here, it apparently needed specialized gear. Apparently, it's not just cleaning supplies they kept in here. This is some pricey liquor. Back out into the hallway. Looks like the beginnings of a fine hole in the floor. I haven't got the gear to fix it, or open it up some more. It's a strong old whiskey, more expensive than the stuff I've usually got around. A metal polish from the cleaning supplies. It's been here for over a decade, but it doesn't seem to have dried out. I can't get it cleaner. I can't get it... I needed that. It's powerful stuff, but it won't do any... It's powerful stuff, but it won't do... This stuff will be flammable, but it won't burn in the bottle like this. This stuff will be flammable. They've probably become even rustier because of all the water. Ah! I wonder if anything's made a nest in there since they stopped using this place. There's nothing in here. It's rusted stuck. I can't get it. That won't fit. It's powerful stuff, but that won't fit. Burning it's not going to help. That won't fit. I haven't got the gear to fit. I can't get it cleaner. They're just the sprinklers. It's powerful stuff, but they're just the sprinkler. I shouldn't wander around the building. A passing aerostat might pick up the movement on their scanners.
Hear me?
Hello? Who's there?
Barely, can you hear me?
Barely. I can't see you. Where are you?
In your head.
What the hell are you doing in my head?
That bottle you just drank, it was full of wetware. They were programmed to construct a transceiver in the small bones of your inner ear.
It's not permanent, is it?
No, it'll break itself down in a couple of weeks. You have bigger problems at the moment, though.
My location's been compromised?
I'm afraid so. There's a strike team surrounding the building as we speak.
Damn.
We need to get you out of there. The sewer access on the factory floor hasn't been secured. It's your best chance for an escape route.
If what you're saying's true, I'm about to be outnumbered and outgunned.
Don't worry, you're probably one of the few people I know who's smart enough to get out of something like this.
Do you know me?
You could say that. Come on, get moving.
The wetware in the bottle has apparently given me an eavesdropper in my skull. You still there?
Can't get rid of me.
Perhaps it was my mistake first for drinking that bottle. But how do I know I can trust you?
It's either me or the guys with the kill-on-sight order. Besides, what sort of person would I be if I didn't help out an old pal?
Do I know you?
You should. We've spent years working together.
Is this Lau?
Come on, you've got to get moving.
I'm still a little worried about what I drank.
It won't do you any harm. It's just a constructor node.
Yeah, but thousands of molecule-sized machines building a radio in my head. That'd bother any sane man.
If you'd gone and gotten yourself wired years ago, we wouldn't have to do this. Plus, this is more secure. We're operating on a bespoke fractal encoding.
How did they manage to find me?
Sorry, I can't help you with that. All I know is, they're after you.
Did you get my message?
Message? Nah. I just know the kind of places you like to hide in, but your garden wouldn't do for this one, would it?
Hey.
Match that against which of your favorite spots are being raided by crisis teams, and boom. Instant Regis.
So, you haven't heard my side of the Baxter story.
Save it for later. First, we've got to get you out of there.
What do you know about this facility?
Old TVNA factory. Used to make synths there. Cleared out when the Aurora hit. Most of that part of town stayed abandoned even to this day. It's the kind of place lowlifes and thralls hide in.
Anything useful?
A lot of the stuff in it's probably been scavenged already, but you might find something useful. Plus, it's an old building. Be careful, a lot of it is unstable.
Maybe I can use that to my advantage. Why are the power systems in this place still online?
It's only been 11 years since the Aurora. If nobody's switched it on since then, the city's probably just never noticed they were still connected.
I guess the factory's standby would be a drop in the ocean in terms of the city's power.
It's not like they're short on it. Newton's a net exporter in the region.
I guess you can do that when you're the only one in the neighborhood with orbiting solar arrays.
If the factory's still working, you might be able to use that strategically.
That's one big laser they've got.
If it's not on the production line, it was probably just used for prototyping.
Looks like someone made a real mess with it.
Probably didn't have time to fix it before the Aurora hit. Maybe it'd be useful if you could power it up again.
How exactly am I supposed to get out of here?
There's an exit to the sewers on the factory floor level.
What makes you think they haven't blocked that off too?
This raid was a rush job. I don't think they've known where you are for very long. They're gambling that they can eliminate you before you have time to think.
I hate to disappoint you, but I'm not exactly prepared either.
Yeah, but you've got my help. That puts you kilometers ahead. You'd better get moving or a patrol might catch you.
Right. I can't get it clean. I can't get it.
Wait!
What is it?
Cobalt Actual, this is Cobalt 3. Dynamic entry complete. Second floor hallway secure. Going dark and starting patrol. Out.
Adaptive camouflage? How am I supposed to get past them when I can't even see them?
I'll see if I can breach their systems. For now, you're going to have to think your way past.
You still there?
Can't get rid of me.
How am I supposed to get past an armed agent I can't even see?
Bet you wish you had some of that adaptive camouflage too, huh?
It has its limits. Only really works in dry conditions. Plus, you have to know how to use it properly. It's only the surface pattern that changes.
Still, pretty neat. Get some of that out? I know a guy who'd give you a couple of thousand Qs just for the camo shirt. You'd better get moving or a patrol might catch you.
Right. I think they call that a dynamic entry.
Target sighted.
If I wander out there, I'm probably just going to end up full of holes.
Target sighted.
If I wander out there, I can't get it. Looks like the red paint canister was compatible. It's the fire safety system. Probably hasn't been used in years. This stuff will be flammable, but it won't burn in the bottle like...
Cobalt 3, camouflage compromised.
The camouflage ain't giving him an advantage anymore. One down.
However many left to go. Don't count on taking them all on, though.
He's not dead, but he's gonna wake up with one hell of a headache. Low velocity, jacketed hollow point. They came prepared for a soft target. Shame the optic camo's built into the uniform. I could use something like that right about now. A 10mm submachine gun, part of the strike team's gear. As a signature weapon, it's encoded to only operate for its assigned user. You still there?
Can't get rid of me. You'd better get moving or a patrol might catch you.
Right. I think they call that a dynamic entry. I don't think I can climb back out of there. That's the way out to the stairwell. I can't reach him from up here. Plus, I don't like my odds against him. He's keeping watch over the factory floor.
Target sighted.
I'd guess they had something dangerous in there from all the goggles warnings.
Target sighted.
You still there?
I hear you.
These armed men.
It must be difficult having to escape your own colleagues from Cell.
That's the thing. They're not Cell Crisis Team agents. They're equipped and armed like them, but they're not the real deal.
How can you be sure?
Central has other means of handling the possibility of rogue agents. Its actions are precise, surgical, even if not what we'd normally think of as moral. This whole thing is like a blunt instrument, a sledgehammer for a wasp.
Okay, so you don't think it's Central, but why aren't these men Cell?
If they were, this operation would have been a whole lot better planned. There'd be an ISO map of the building. They'd know exactly where I was to begin with. These guys can handle a weapon, but they're just geared up like a crisis team.
That's an interesting theory. I'll check some leads on that.
Plus, if they were Cell, I'd have a much harder time doing what I need to escape.
You'd better get moving or a patrol might catch you.
Right. I can't get it cleaner. This stuff will be flammable, but it won't. Burning it's not. It won't fire for me. It's a lock. The wood's old, but I still can't get... That's one way of getting it open. It's empty except for all the packing. A fiber used for packing. There's nothing in any of the crates besides this stuff. Anything more valuable's probably been stolen over the years. Stuff it with packing? Nah. Stuff it with packing? Stuff it with packing? Huh, this takes me back. What a waste of good whiskey. I remember making way too many of these in my student days when the war hit our part of the country. I'd guess they had something dangerous in. It's a long way down. I need to find a better way out than that. It'd all just burn up and... I can't get it. You still there?
Can't get rid of me. You'd better get moving or...
Right.
Target sighted.
Okay, you're on the factory floor. There's an emergency access route to the sewers in the corner of the north wall.
Sure, except it's locked.
What? This can't be right.
Yep, big padlock and everything. Any other ideas?
I'm afraid not. The crisis team's got the factory surrounded. That's your only route out.
Guess I need to find a way to get the lock off. My escape route, apparently. Even if it wasn't a heavy-duty lock, the mechanisms have rusted shut. I can't get it. Stuff it with packing? Not from here. Looks like the manual controls for the manipulator arm. It's nothing like the drones and synths of today. Less personality, nothing to argue with. My kind of bot. Are you kidding? If anything, that arm would pick me up. Whatever this is, building a synth apparently takes a lot of them. This is where synthetics are born. A dull metal disc. I have no idea why it's needed in a synth's construction. This is where synthetics are born. Whatever this is, building a synth apparently takes a lot of them. How many metal circles do I need? I can't figure. Wow, that's brightened it up. The years of tarnish are gone. Now I can see my reflection in it. It's already got one. It's already I can't figure. Whatever this is, building a synth apparently takes a lot of them. Stuff it with packing? Nah. I can't figure. This is a pretty heavy-duty padlock. Maybe it was an attempt to stop vandals getting in. Even if it wasn't. I haven't got the gear to fix it, or I can't figure that out. That won't fit. I can't figure. Stuff it with packing. I've stuffed the drain. I haven't got the gear to fix it. That's not going to work. It's an industrial cutting laser. Looks like they had a little misfire. That's not going. That can't be safety compliant. With all this gear around. Then again, I don't work here. You still there?
Can't get rid of me.
The manipulator arm won't work. It tells me it's locked.
What am I, tech support? Hang on a second. Yeah, the system map says its master override is at the end of the production line.
Now I just need to find that, too.
Big double doors on the balcony overlooking the factory floor. Can't miss it.
Jesus, there's so much graffiti in here.
A decade of kids breaking in or just hacking maintenance drones to make their art. Even so, you have more important things to worry about, like not being killed.
I know, but still.
It's a real insight into how your mind works, Regis.
Kinda gives you an appreciation of the clean bits. Sure, sometimes they feel sterile, but this...
Some people would say it's more free.
I just think it's a mess. It was like this last time I was here, too. We caught a hacker who kept rewriting adverts around the city. You didn't know about the lock on the sewer exit?
They must have put it in place when they launched the raid. No wonder they've got no patrols in the sewers.
Any ideas on getting it open?
For a lock that big, you're going to need something industrial scale. You'd better get moving or a patrol might catch you.
Right. Looks like an override console for machinery.
Freeze!
There ain't much cover between me and him. You still there?
I hear you. You'd better get moving or...
Right. Not from here, Not from here. You still there?
Need something? You'd better get moving or a patrol.
Right. I'd better not be walking into an ambush.
I haven't let you down yet, have I?
Regis!
It's good to see you in the flesh as well, Lau.
What do you mean, in the flesh?
You weren't the one sending messages through a transceiver in my head?
No, she wasn't.
No, I wasn't.
You thought I was her?
Well, it seemed like that.
Seemed like what? Who are you talking to?
Never mind.
So, you've been getting help from the voices? Isn't that usually a sign of stress?
Huh. It's someone communicating by radio. Someone who knows me, apparently. But if it wasn't you...
Definitely wasn't. I just found the message you left in the DNA.
Don't worry, I'm someone you can trust. Not so sure about her, though. There's an interceptor riding her wiring.
Max, the voices say you've been bugged.
What? Wait a second. Nuke an interceptor.
They probably found out where you were as soon as she did.
Any idea where you picked it up?
It would have needed to get past both my checks and Central's. Whoever did this knew what they were doing.
Or had access to Central's permissions database. Is it still a threat?
No, they wouldn't have gotten anything while I've been in the sewer. There isn't any signal down here.
The interceptor isn't broadcasting anymore.
You fixed it.
Yeah, it's been isolated. I have no idea when it started writing me. Must have been while I was investigating the murder at the plant lab.
It wasn't me, Max.
I know, Regis. I didn't think it was, but...
But?
You're the only person I can think of who would have wanted him dead. And frankly, I don't think anyone would have blamed you after what he did. I know that taking a life isn't easy. After all, I put down the bomber last night.
Max, I'd ordered you to. Central had ordered you to.
And I knew he was out to bring death to the city. But still, it wasn't easy. There's no way to fix ending a life. I know you, Regis, and I know that's how you think too. You wouldn't have killed him, I'm certain.
Thank you for your opinion, Max. You're probably thinking more clearly than I am right now. What do you think we ought to do next?
I guess turn yourself in isn't an option.
No.
Well, we need to see if we can find out who really did kill Baxter.
And why they've sent a strike team to hunt me down.
If I might interrupt your happy reunion, I believe I may be able to help.
You can? How?
The voices again?
My organization is aware of links between this attack and Dr. Baxter's murder.
What? How?
I believe we must discuss this somewhere more secure. 1181 Shenley Boulevard, Southeast Network, 16th floor. Come around the back.
Wait, How do we know we aren't just walking into an ambush? Can we trust you?
Well, Charlie, I have just saved your life. Plus, we have information to put you on the right track.
All right, we'll come.
Leave Dr. Lau. Come alone.
No.
Pardon?
Lau comes too. She's the only one I know I can trust right now.
Aw.
Very well. See you soon, Charlie.